Welcome to our today's reflection. Wednesday, the fourth week of Lent. In today's readings from the prophet Micah, chapter 7, verse 7 to 9, Psalms 27, and the Gospel of John, chapter 9, verse 1 to 41, we are presented with the themes of trust, faith, and spiritual blindness. These passages invite us to reflect on our relationship with God, our reliance on His guidance, and our openness to His transformative power in our lives. Micah encourages us to put our trust in the Lord, even in the midst of difficult circumstances. The prophet Micah reminds us that God will hear our prayers and will ultimately bring us out of darkness into His light. This passage serves as a reminder of the importance of perseverance in our faith and the assurance that God is always with us, guiding us through every trials. Psalm 27 echoes this sentiment of trust and confidence in God's protection and salvation. The psalmist expresses his unwavering faith in the Lord, declaring that he will seek his face and dwell in his presence. This psalmist encourages us to turn to God in times of trouble, knowing that He is our light and our salvation, and that He will deliver us from our fears. In the Gospel of John, we encounter the story of the man born blind, whom Jesus heals. This miracle not only demonstrates Jesus' power to heal physical blindness, but also serves as a metaphor for spiritual blindness. The Pharisees, who were spiritually blind to Jesus, identify as the Son of God, are contrasted with the man who was physically blind but gained spiritual sight through his encounter with Jesus. As we reflect on these readings, let us consider our own spiritual sight and openness to God's presence and work in our lives. Are there areas where we are spiritually blind or resistant to God's guidance? Are we willing to trust in God's plan for us even when we face challenges and uncertainties? Let us pray for this grace to have faith like the man born blind, who was willing to believe in Jesus and receive his healing touch. May these readings inspire us to deepen our trust in God, to seek His presence in our lives, and to open our hearts to His transformative power. May we have the courage to confront our spiritual blindness and allow God to lead us into His light, where we can experience His love, grace, and healing in abundance. Today being a day of St. Joseph, always the Church respects St. Joseph on Wednesday. May we ask St. Joseph to intercede for us, also being the month of St. Joseph, that we may be able to embrace our challenges and be able to accept God to heal us like the blind man. Have a blessed day.